Yep. Oh, I feel privileged. 1, 2, 3. That's my white privilege kicking in. Huh? Aftershocks. I don't have the Bengals no more. Oh, yeah, yours just now showed up. Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of me this week. My ass is on vacation. Mm-hmm. I'm wrecking havoc in here for a week. Time to get my Madden game back. Yeah, that's right, Run the Bay. Me losing some more.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Oh, he must be playing that call of stinky ass.
You name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Cleveland Browns. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Play fake. Mayfield.
Come on, McBride. Damn, my rookie just got burnt. Can't be having that shit.
37 yards. How about a deep ball on the first play for putting that secondary
on yeah.
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. That throw good for 4.
Whoa.
Second down.
One thing you're
hoping for fucking language, man. What the hell?
Able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot.
Oh, man.
Well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A good play there as the Browns.
Thought I had that covered. Good.
And a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
I was going to say, that motherfucker better not have caught that ball in bounds.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete.
Good tackle.
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down.
I wasn't expecting that.
Catches everyone by
Motherfucker.
surprise. And the Browns take it right down.
Hell no, I had a fucking full block on that son of a bitch. Man.
That call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1 yard line.
I was like, who the fuck got the ball, man?
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. This is fielded at the goal line.
Now.
Bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Oh, wow. He read my route before I could even throw it.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they have the football. They would have set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Fuck.
Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he finds a man with a crossing.
Oh, wow.
And all the way in. Touchdown.
I hit it, but it didn't do anything.
A big play there. With touchdown number 7.
I was going for the hit stick to knock it down, to knock it out.
Tack on to their advantage. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
Fuck.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that.
31's got to get out there and block, man.
The ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24.
What's up, Jacob?
Down 2 touchdowns early.
Yo, what up, my dog?
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So they get half
I
the
can
board
take
they
another
need.
nap.
It'll be 3rd and 6.
Well, go ahead. You take all the naps you want, old man.
I just woke up.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Going deep downfield for Ross. It's caught at the 10. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
I finally got a quarterback who can throw the deep ball.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his
Josh
guys
Rosen
are on the board here in this first quarter.
He was in free agency.
2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get him in the
I do. I got $250-something million.
Because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen,
Trying to build this offensive line is what I'm trying to do. They're mostly rookies.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2
I don't know how y'all put owners in
this.
shit.
This is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn it
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sam Hubbard, baby.
Presence fell to the backfield.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Hey, exit. Hurry. 50 seconds to mine. In your face.
3rd and long for Mayfield.
What the fuck? How did he not intercept that?
Right there on the coverage was the safety.
Oh my God, Bates, that was a pick.
The receiver here has got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time.
Let's take off it. We gotta play first season.
And take it right on the 30.
A guy would not go to the right side.
Back 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
He said he didn't want to play you, Mike.
The offense back out there.
Yeah, you're too tough of an opponent.
And for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And
oh my God.
Plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Rosen will throw. And the catch made.
I see you trying to read my play, asshole.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Deliver with good timing, and they got it done.
If I could have spun, I spun and got away from that.
Play, and it's 2nd down.
Ooh, that would have been a touchdown. JoJo's had a bad 3 weeks.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Let's go, Pete. Tighten up. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rosen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. John Ross. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Elliott good with a PAT. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Mayfield. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. As his guys are in for 6, and the Browns have taken the lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Didn't happen on that
3
play.
yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 3rd down, Rosen. He's going to float this over the middle.
Jacob probably can't pick. He ain't got that many people on his team.
Inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Crazy.
John Ross on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Did you pick that 16 up in the draft? Oh. Got you.
The Browns drive about to get started. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod. And you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54. What we got?
Now Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fielded about a yard deep.
Ooh, that hole up the middle. Wow.
The 24-yard line.
This quarterback is better than your boy.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of.
I can't wait to build that corner, dude. That corner, if I get him built, dude. He's a 97 speed with a 97 acceleration.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So the big
That's when I was looking at you going to grab him, not the guy in first.
Hell yeah. Can't be letting nobody else get all the good players, man.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
I got 196.
16-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Yeah, 96 speed.
Offense can get their tight ends involved. They can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Mayfield now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I was trying to figure out which one you were throwing to. And you had 2 of them coming across that middle. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, hold on.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get this.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He has a
big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6.
Fuck you, Myles Garrett, you racist.
A huge loss on the sack makes his job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22.
Oh my God! Hold your block, bro. Fuck.
Non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be.
Damn, I even had a blocker after that guy would have just held his block.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
He even knocked Garrett backwards. Did you see that?
Signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That's taken at around the 40. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. across the 20. That's taken in by
Fuck.
Callaway. And that one results in 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Whip.
Hey, alert 33. Let's go. One touch.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 14-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
How did that go again?
The offense
Run the
back
bank.
out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together.
Yeah, I don't
Get
think no
field
free
goal
fall
range.
black.
Let's see what happens.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's knocked away and incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And
All right, now.
Down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. And on now is the punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
It'll be interesting.
God damn, man, fuck.
Pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Jesus Christ, man.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag
what?
on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Yeah, boy. Shit's taking motherfuckers out, boy. Nah.
On second down, Rosen. And that is incomplete.
The ball was passing before he put his hand up. What the fuck?
It's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better?
Right, the ball was passing.
To me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now Rosen.
Oh, my God, Mixon.
Complete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground.
Come on, take off.
Long distance and have a chance to affect the pass.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
That's a safety.
Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done.
Look at that, man.
The Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
That's a hell of a punt.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys who try and wedge the ball out in your own end zone.
Excuse me.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield now.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Taywan Taylor, and it's 3rd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
What?
For it here, and this will be caught. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, goddamn.
Incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
I thought I had it picked. My guy just kept running.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And it's fielded at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of
Break
questions.
a fucking tackle for once. Fuck.
Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit. And
Shit's embarrassing, Mixon.
Rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much
don't
wild,
care.
didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one,
You gotta go to
they
work.
stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Oh, you want your blue ribbon, man?
12 yards as they get to reset the sticks. On the run, it's Mixon. And an alley to
I cut the wrong way.
He's going to get this inside the 30.
The biggest run of the day.
More there and another first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to Mixon on first down. Down right around the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mixon with it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 19-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 7, Rosen.
Oh, he pump faked it. What the fuck?
Go down back at the 26-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Oh, that sucked. That sucked. He was open.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Rosen off the play action. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will break our tie and give him a 3-point lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful?
Take out playing Call of Duty?
Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone? Get you
Buddy,
6?
Takeoff hasn't said a word since I've been in here.
Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Yeah.
Oh, good tackle.
Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Hey, high 7.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Mixon with a first down carry.
Just hold your block for another second.
As he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Seriously, 1 second, that's it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Once again, they run with Mixon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Here's Rosen.
Oh, my God.
It's coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
So they bring out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
What?
Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on
right?
the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Watch the run.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The Browns on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
But sometimes, Brendan's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, man.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
I'm putting in.
And give him 4 yards
Now see what take up doing, man. Take up, we gotta play.
I call that play a
First
success.
season.
A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 44, Mayfield is going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays
I wasn't
in the
even trying to
game
hit
thus
him.
far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Check 24. Check 24. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Ping, ping, ping. Alert 3. Alert 3. Slam, slam, slam.
Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Motherfuckers all over the
Brandon, I
fucking
think you
place, man.
understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Oh, wow, Mayfield, wow.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Hey, welcome back, Savage. How you doing, buddy?
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
How was your suspension? Did you win any games on that suspension?
And there just continues to be no way.
Actually, you couldn't have won any games on that suspension because it's an automatic loss.
They don't need to run another play here before.
A nice try, though.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
It's good to have you back from vacation.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go.
I know. I'm an asshole, bro. I really am.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Rosen looking to throw. And a throw.
Oh, Boyd.
Complete.
Damn it.
Calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins.
Holy shit.
They'd feel a whole lot better about their
To see
position.
Pardon on that one.
The other direction, all of a sudden, they're down.
Panda Express. Ain't that like a food?
The Browns drive about to get started.
I thought so.
And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
Sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down,
It's a marijuana, too.
it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
You get
Because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in
Oh,
his
shit.
mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28.
Oh, he got hit as he threw. I didn't see that.
Big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Just keep your feet, Joe. Keep your feet.
Do a whole lot else. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Fuck.
They'll talk things over prior to this.
This man ain't done shit the whole fucking game.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Mixon.
31 misses block. Oh my God. That guy is definitely going to fucking free agency.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
Got good people in free agency too.
6 left to go in the game. And it looks like
I got a lot of money. I got a lot of money to spend too. Look at this shit, man.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
This man had the whole sidelines.
Quickly use their 3rd and final timeout.
Yo.
As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Panthers
Down
versus.
here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on.
Right?
Like,
What the fuck? He said, let me stand on the out of bounds and catch this ball.
What are we going to do when we have the opportunity?
Maybe the ref won't see it.
A bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Mayfield. And he's got his
Son of a
target
bitch.
yet again.
Thought I had that play good.
23 yards the pickup there. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play
That's
even
his favorite play.
Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Back to throw. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Here's Mayfield.
Damn,
It's going to be
Pick it!
incomplete.
Fuck!
12 seconds left. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor, but it'll be second down.
First, let me know when you're ready.
Rumble.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
All right, you could do the countdown.
They'll look to throw.
No fucking way.
Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away
Oh
from
my
winning this
god,
thing in the final
dude.
seconds.
I should have had that pick, but it wouldn't let me hit. It wouldn't let my guy stick his hands up.
Tied up, but I gotta get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one
Ooh.
more element to complete
Motherfucker.
the victory. Extra point up and through, and that might be enough
Came
to
back
win
in
the
the score.
football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Son of a bitch.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. Coming up now on
you want me to
second
put up
and
a broadcast?
15 following that sack.
And your way.
Yeah.
One final shot here for Rosen.
Just throw it, dude.
Pressure gets
I'm hitting the
to
button.
him again.
Yeah, good game, bro. Fuck.
Well, we saw a close game.
Like, all my guy had to do was
Edge of
fucking
our
stick his hands up, and that was
final
intercepted.
whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last
Fucking lost by
exclamation
one
mark there,
fucking
getting the
point, man.
sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Browns, the win means they'll finish the
He
first
got
half at a
suspended. That's all that matters.
respectable 5-3 record.
He'll do it again,
And they
too.
will
He'll
hit
be
the
suspended
road
again.
next week. Meanwhile, for our
Once
visitors,
a cheater,
the
always a
struggles
cheater, homie.
intensify
Once
as
you
they
break the
drop to
rules, you always
2-6
gonna break the
now
rules.
on
So we'll
the
be seeing you in
year.
that
And they'll
suspension
take
box
this
again.
loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. That'll do it for us. I'm
What's your
Brandon
team?
Gordon
What's your record?
alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Just trying to figure out what your record is, bro. That's all I'm trying to figure out. You 2-8? 2-8 though.
This nigga really sacked me with one hand.
This motherfucker must live in the fucking gym.
No way.
Good. John Ross has got a development upgrade. Woo woo. Good defense. Fuck, that's a first. You'll be alright there, guy? Right? Don't do it, Mike.
Okay.
He said, okay.
But Black is still on Call of Duty? Yo, Black Bump. You know, think he got off? I know take on one players again, cause man, we supposed to play.
He said he's scared, Mike Dog. He said you scared
He ain't
him.
got no about 27 people on the team, so 27 people.
Right?
Yeah, that's what he told everybody. He said, yeah, man, I ain't got about 27 people, man. Got my offense.
Who, who, who's your safety? Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm. So he ain't got no cornerback, so I'm good. See, he ain't got about 3 cornerbacks. Trying to go 2. So who you got?
That's where AJ Green's going. He is. He's going to Oakland. Or to Las Vegas. Yep. He's going to the Raiders. Because he said he made it official today that he didn't want to come back to Cincinnati.
What about in real life?
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. He can say he wants to leave all he wants. All he gotta do is slap the franchise tag on his ass. And Mike Brown will do that too. He will. There'll be a clause in it to where if he doesn't play, he doesn't get paid. They're already talking about that. That's like Joe. That's like Joe Burrow saying, "Oh, I'm not going to go to Cincinnati and play, even if they draft me." Well, what he forgets is if Cincinnati drafts him, he's stuck with Cincinnati for 5 years, and he just won't. He just won't ever be able to play. Yep. Man, all these players, they're all talking till the contract shows up. Oh, my ass puckered. I'm sorry, I got money. If I was Cincinnati, I wouldn't even draft Joe Burrow. To be honest with you, I don't want him. I want Chase Young. That's who I want.
Good play on the ball, boy. Fuck.
And if the Bengals, if they were really smart, they'd trade that first round pick because the Dolphins want to give us 3 first round picks for that pick. I'd take that in a heartbeat. That way you got 2 first round picks this year and you got a first round pick next year. And you're still in the top 5 in picking, so you can still get a quarterback. Yeah, but you gotta think future now. You have to think of the future. So you got AJ Green's 32, Dalton's 32, Dunlap's in his 30s now. So you gotta look at that. I would trade Dunlap in this offseason, get me a third round pick for him, and then draft Chase Young with that first pick, and then you got Chase Young and you got Sam Hubbard as your 2 defensive ends. Yeah, I know, but that's the way I'm looking at it, though. Right? Yeah, I mean you're right. He's not. He doesn't want to win though, and that's what Carson Palmer has been telling Joe Burrow. You don't want to go to Cincinnati because Mike Brown don't want to win.
I know the 49ers won the Super Bowl because they two brothers. I mean, father and son.
Nah, because the 49ers rebuilt. They did the things smart. They were smart. They traded players, got picks, and then fucking built their team. That's the thing that Bengals don't ever do. They never do shit like that, and that's why being a Bengals fan is so rough. Like this free agency, there's no reason they shouldn't. They got $47 million. Okay, so you trade Andy Dalton to either the Bears or the Patriots because Bill Belichick's already offering a first round pick for Andy Dalton. I don't know what the fuck he sees in it, but whatever. So you trade him, that cuts $17 million. That gives you $64 million to use in free agency. You franchise tag AJ Green or let him go. That frees up another $11 million. You cut Cordy Glenn, the right tackle. That saves up another $9.5 million. I mean, you got to think about shit like this, and that's one thing our owner doesn't think.
They're going to be signed Tom Brady to the Patriots. They're going to give him another 5 years.
Tom Brady's not going to the fucking Patriots, homie. Tom Brady is not going to the Patriots. He's going to Dallas or San Francisco.
You know what's in that man's heart, yo?
Do what?
I say you already know what he doing? He don't even know what he's doing.
They already said that he's either going to the 49ers or he's going to be the 49ers, the Chargers, or the Cowboys. That's the three teams that want him.
Bruh, they don't know that, bruh. They just assuming shit.
Yeah, I mean he's sitting there because he knows he's got the job. Yep.
Why?
I wouldn't bring, if I was San Francisco, I wouldn't bring in Tom Brady. Wow. Jimmy G had a good season. Man. You gotta let that let him do his thing, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but did good though. No, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. I'm talking about. I'm tripping. I was fucking run the baby. I know the Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
This nigga fumbles. Okay.
Damn, man, I needed that game against Geeky.
Y'all playing New World?
Nah, we played in Top Flight. I lost 35-34.
No, I saw it. Yeah, you missed a field goal.
No, I kicked a field goal to take a 31-28 lead. Then I intercepted a pass and went down and kicked another field goal. And then my guy, yeah, I had my middle linebacker and I hit the square button or the triangle button to intercept it. And my guy didn't stick his hands up, and this dude caught it for a touchdown to beat me with 6 seconds left.
Like he got that little play he got going
Yeah,
on.
my shit ran through right
I had that
now.
shit picked though, man.
Yeah.
That's the shit part about it. I had that fucking ball picked and my triangle button didn't work.
Well,
I have a creative playbook. What do you mean? Oh yeah, there's a lot of plays. I went in and took the plays that were banned in the league. I went in and took them out, and somehow they're back in there. Yeah. Right. Like they went and put a double reverse pass in my playbook, and I didn't put that in there either. I tried it last game, but I couldn't get it to work. Right.
what? I'm reading. What?
He said,
I just bet.
what? I'm breathing.
I'm good. Y'all good, my nigga?
And y'all let that motherfucker die on the fucking headset. Are you serious? I tried to give him out the mouth, but he wouldn't do it.
I go play my Call of Duty. What 19?
Which one? Did that suck? Oh, I was gonna watch it. Huh. Is it worth a watch? Mm. Right. Yeah. I'll have to check it out. Let's see. God damn, man. I think I don't have any stock in Ford. They're running.
This is takeoff. What's them call them?
You would think that Ford would be running an increase on the stock market, and they're not, dude. They're only at $7.92 a share.
Nigga, this shit been ugly.
No, I gotta take all the numbers or something. Alright, fool.
These niggas not blocking. They can't do shit right. Throwing these shitty ass. Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna get ready for this fucking fight.
Who you like?
9 o'clock is what time it's supposed to start.
Not to who do you like?
Oh, I want Wilder easy. 9 o'clock my time is what time the lower cards start. Like the preliminaries have already started. The preliminaries already started. Yeah, the big fight will, yeah. It'll be about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock my time, so. No, motherfucker, you're on crack. Nah, bro, see, it's dark as fuck here, like it's supposed to be at 9 o'clock at night. It's 9 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock your time and the fucking goddamn light's still up. Man, y'all fucking on some shit-ass time. Right? Right. See, I'll be eating dinner while I watch the fight. I'm here by myself. It's all good. I got it made, bro. I gotta have a house full of country boy in this house, and that's it. Oh shit.
Wow.